That's how the nightmare began in our sleepy town, where the mundane twisted into the macabre. I'm Alex, and I thought the least thing about our town was its predictability. But that was before I found a painting in my house one morning, a chillingly lifelike portrait of me, eyes wide with terror, engulfed in shadows. The discovery was just the beginning. Soon, others in town found similar paintings, each capturing its subject in haunting detail, frozen in moments of fear and vulnerability. Rumors swirled about a phantom artist, a shadowy figure who painted us in the dead of night, unseen, unknown. The accuracy of the paintings was unnerving. They captured not just our likenesses, but something deeper, more intimate, the subtlest details of our lives etched into each stroke. And then, the disappearances began. One by one, those depicted vanished, leaving behind only their eerie portraits. The suffocating paranoia descended upon the town. The paintings felt like premonitions, and every shadow whispered threats of oblivion. My nights were haunted by the fear that I was being watched, stalked by the artist, or worse, marked for disappearance. The night it all unraveled, the air was electric with foreboding. Restless and on edge, I was drawn to the sound of a brush against canvas. In the attic, I found the shadow painter, a silhouette against the faint moonlight, their identity obscured. But it wasn't the sight of the painter that chilled my blood, it was their latest work, a portrait of Mr. Thompson. He hadn't yet received his ominous omen. Confronting the figure, I demanded the truth. The painter turned, revealing themselves in a voice both eerily familiar and bone-chillingly alien. It was Mrs. Henderson, the first to vanish. Her revelation was more sinister than any of us could have imagined. The paintings weren't mere predictions, they were soul traps. Each portrait captured the essence of its subject, allowing the painter to assume their life in the real world while the subject remained trapped in the canvas, reliving their final moment in perpetuity. As Mrs. Henderson's form dissolved into the shadows, Mr. Thompson materialized, bewildered and terrified. The horrifying truth dawned on me: I was destined to be the next shadow painter, bound to this macabre cycle. The mystery of our town was solved, but at a dreadful cost. I was no longer just a resident. I was the new harbinger of doom, the artist of the abyss, condemned to paint the fates of others until I could ensnare another soul to take my place. In our once peaceful town, I became the keeper of its darkest secret, eternally bound to the shadows.